Yo, what up? What up? Yo, yo, yo. Am I live? I ain't been live on this channel since since I was fucking with Kid Smooth, man. Am I live? I think I am, dog. I think I am. Let me make sure though. What up? What up? If you can hear me, what up? I think we are live. I think we good. All right, yeah, we good. We good. Shout out, yo, Gorilla, yo, what up? What up? Yeah. What up? What up? Shout out to the chat. Welcome, man. AGS Lite Special Edition. I'm over here. I'm on the Hard 8 Gaming channel because I'm doing some testing, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on the Real Hard 8times channel, but videos are taking, well, anyway, live streams. Live streams are taking days to render. Like, my Fall Guy live stream just showed up today. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or some shit like that. I looked up, like, how you find out if you're shadow banned or not, and I don't follow none of the criteria for somebody that may be shadow banned or some shit like. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. Maybe it's YouTube. My guy, my Philly brethren, Gold Chain Gamer, he said he having the same issue. You know what I'm saying? And as far as I know, he keep it clean over there. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Maybe it's a YouTube thing, but I'm doing this live here to see what happens, because I may have to move AGS back to this motherfucking channel, man, because right now, with the way things are going, taking days, and AGS podcasts take days. I'm talking about damn near a week before it actually finished rendering, yo, like, or whatever the fuck is doing. You know what I mean? And that is definitely hurting the podcast. That is stunting the growth and all of that shit. Like, it's fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? We losing a lot of views because of this shit. You know what I mean? And we're not getting out there, man. So I'm just kind of just test running this right now. Like, I wouldn't be no AGS Lite right now if it wasn't for, me trying to see what's going on with this shit, because it's acting stupid. You dig? So, shout outs to y'all, though. What up? What's good? You know what I mean? We talking Halo. We talk about Halo. I mean, we can talk about, I'm just here to talk about whatever, man. We can talk about whatever. I did want to address this whole AGS thing, because I see some shit brewing from y'all motherfuckers out there. Yeah, I see y'all. Especially after yesterday when I talked about it, and I keep getting these questions, or what's going on, why I'm not at the AGS movie night, and why I don't be at the AGS gaming and all that. So I figured, let me just go ahead and just tackle this shit before, y'all motherfuckers start assuming shit, man, because that's what y'all like to do. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about everybody, but if the shoe fit, wear it, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. If the shoe fit, wear it. So I just, I'm definitely gonna have to speak on that, man. But, long story short, no, there's no beef, there's no problems or anything like that between me and anybody else. As far as I know, you know what I mean? As far as I know, because y'all know how niggas be, right? They be brewing under the surface and all that. As far as I know, from my perspective, no. There's no problems, no issues, and nothing like that. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just the short answer. But as far as like because yesterday, even during my live stream yesterday, I had a few people in the chat asking this question. Then I had people hitting me up in the DMs, and they actually people been hitting me up about this, like, oh, why you ain't at the game night or the movie night or the game night, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. So, I guess people are curious. I mean, I can understand why people may be curious. You see AGS game night or AGS movie night, I guess you can expect that everybody would be there. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, typically the case. I'm usually not there. You dig? So, just want to touch on that. Let me see. So, as far as, like I said, I support everybody on the podcast and what they do. If I see they shit come down my Twitter timeline, I try to retweet it or whatnot. I support everybody as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't go above and beyond, but like I said, if I see some shit come down my Twitter line it's you know, I try to do my best to retweet that shit. You know what I mean? That's weird because after the last 8, that shit fucking up, dog. Like, if you go to your history, that shit fucking up, man. So we over here for that. You know what I'm saying? So we just, I don't know. We'll see. If it does it here, then we know that it may be a YouTube issue, but or maybe it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it's my channel, like the Real Hard 8 times. I did the live stream yesterday with Fall Guys. You finally can see it in your subscription box, and you finally can see it on my channel. But for an entire, 24 hours, you couldn't see that shit. Like, it was just in limbo. You know what I'm saying? So, something definitely going on. But there's other people that don't be doing, a lot of drama videos and all that shit that be dealing with the same shit. I thought maybe it was you be doing a lot of drama. Well, I used to do a lot of drama. You know, the Real Hard 8 times, it's an old channel. You know what I mean? It's an old channel. You done a lot of shit on there. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe they shadow banned you or some shit like that. So, I don't know. You dig? But it is what it is. Now, as far as AGS and the members go, I'm gonna just be real right here, right? Monday through Saturday, I'm a goddamn solo act. Monday through Saturday, I'm a solo act. Sundays, I can come together. I like to keep it to one goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because, listen, I've been on YouTube for a while, man. You know what I mean? Since 2009. When I first got on YouTube, all of this shit was new to me. I was still learning and all of that. And I was very social among a lot of circles on YouTube. I was very social. I used to game with a lot of people. I used to be in these, Xbox Live parties and all of that shit. Of course, I used to be in the Skype calls and all that. In the early days, I was very social. You know what I mean? Talking to a lot of people, quote unquote, befriending a lot of people. And y'all already know where that shit led. You know what I mean? Y'all been here. A lot of y'all been here, for a long time. Y'all already know where me being social has led. It led to a bunch of fuck shit. You know what I mean? And I guess you can blame me, right? You can blame me for not playing the game. You know what I mean? Because there is a game to be played on this motherfucker. Believe it. I've been telling y'all this shit for years. It's a game to be played. Play the game. Like, if you really care about YouTube, you really want to get your channel somewhere, or you want to try to get your channel to a certain height, certain level, you got to play the game. It's the dick-eating game. Oh, my bad. They call it networking. Okay, cool. But, it's the dick-eating game. And, I'm not into that. I don't play those fucking games. You know what I'm saying? I don't befriend people just in hopes that they can help me get to a certain place on YouTube. I don't befriend people in hopes that they can, do something for me. That ain't what I do. I'm not into that type of shit. I don't play the game. I don't show fake love. I don't show fake support. And none of that shit. I don't do that. That's just not me. It's not my character. It's not who I am. I can't be that person. I'm sorry. If I could be that person, I would be friends with everybody if I could be that fucking person. I can't be that guy. That ain't me. I'm sorry. It's not me. I cannot be that guy. That's not how I came up. That's not how I was when I was in prison. That's just not how I was. It's not my character. You know what I'm saying? It is not my motherfucking character, dog. So I just can't play that fake dick-eating game. I can't do it. I refuse. You know what I mean? My character refuses. Even if I wanted to try to be a fucking fraud, I can't do it. I just don't know how. Facts. But when I first came in, I was social with everybody and shit. And like I said, I didn't know the game. I didn't know how this YouTube shit go. I didn't know about this networking or playing this game and, you know what I mean, trying to be cordial with everybody because, just in case you need somebody in the long run, you might need somebody on your podcast or something like that, or you might want to go on a podcast. I didn't know how to play this game. So when I came into it, I took everything at face value. And, you find out real quick that, nah, nigga, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. So, yo, what's good? Oh, the reason behind this stream is, the Real Hard 8 times channel is fucked up, man. Something going on with the live streams over there. Live streams taking days to fucking render, days before they show up. The Fall Guy video took a whole motherfucking day before it showed up. So, this is more like a test or some shit like that. But I keep getting asked about, why I'm not supporting the AGS squad and all that, and that's not true. But I figured I'd explain it anyway, just so nobody won't know. And shit, maybe some of the members may be thinking the same fucking thing. I don't know. So I just explained it to everybody at once. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I came into this YouTube shit, you know, I was social and shit with everybody. I was befriending everybody, and I took it at face value. And then I realized real quick that, nah, this ain't that ain't it. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas they're not trying to be friends and none of that. They don't want to be your friend. They just want it to appear that way. You know what I mean? Because that's going to help them in the long run. So I found out very early that, yeah, this shit crazy. Like, yo, this shit is not what you think. You know what I'm saying? So over the years, y'all already know the shit that I done been through. So now I'm at a point where it's just, I move different within this YouTube space or this internet space. And most of that is just staying to myself. That's been working for me. It has nothing to do with anybody on the podcast. It's nothing personal with anybody on the podcast. But people just got to understand that I done already been through the bullshit. Even on the podcast itself. How many problems we done had on the podcast itself? And it can be some of the most silliest bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you don't even know going to turn into a problem turns into a problem. You know what I mean? And once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you got to do something. You got to change your ways or some shit. So me, personally, I just like to stay to myself most of the time. That's what I said. Monday through Saturday, I like to stay to my goddamn self. I come together on Sunday, and I like to just keep it minimum to a small window. Because I don't want no fucking problems. I'm trying to alleviate these fucking problems that seem to always creep the fuck up. And I'm always looking like the fucking bad guy at the end of the day. It's always looking like I'm the fucking problem. I'm tired of that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of that. So I'm on some shit where it's like, I'm just on some fallback shit. You dig? Anybody got a problem with that, that's their own personal fucking problem. I'm on some fallback shit. It ain't nothing personal with anybody. I just been through enough bullshit on this internet, dog. I done been through enough fucking bullshit. And like I said, it seems like problems always find me. It don't matter what. Y'all seen the problems that done happen on AGS. Some of the silliest shit that you wouldn't even think would be a problem turns into a problem. After a while, you just got to get to the point where it's like, yo, I got to do something, man. And me falling back, that's what I like. I just like to fall back. It ain't that I don't support nobody. Like I said, if it come down my Twitter, I support them. Sometimes I dip in, watch for a couple minutes, I may comment or something. But for the most part, I just try to stay to myself because I don't want no fucking issues. You dig? This is the reason why I chose not to be a part of the Patreon that they came up with. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing. I got my own Patreon. They got their own Patreon. I'm not a part of the AGS group Patreon because I already been through that shit. It happened with Weapon Wheel, and I don't want it to happen again. When money is involved, people tend to act funny. You know what I'm saying? I done seen this shit happen time and time again. Jealousy, envy, fucking all types of shit. Greed. All types of shit seems to fucking creep in when money's involved. And it's already enough problems. And I'm not trying to help introduce no more problems. And I'm not saying that it would be a problem, but I ain't trying to find out. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just on some fallback shit. Fallback shit. Now, yes, we will have an AGS game night from time to time and shit like that. And we'll do all of that. But for the most part, I just be trying to just stay to my goddamn self. You know what I mean? Stay to myself, and hopefully that'll help avoid problems. But y'all know, problems just seem to find me some way, somehow. From the silliest shit that you won't even think will be a problem, end up being a fucking problem. Candace, fucking, what's his name? Cycle, Ravish. The silliest shit turn into fucking problems. A topic, I had a drink, and some fucking trophies. You see what I'm saying? Now you should understand why I be on some fallback shit. Because look at what be going down over the silliest shit. I support everybody. They do what they want. Do y'all thing. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? I support y'all the best way I can, but I like to just keep my distance. Now, that's not to say at times I won't hop in. And another thing, my ambition for YouTube ain't nowhere near what it used to be. All right? It ain't nowhere near what it used to be. Shout out to the Ash and Luca. Appreciate that. Was good, homie. Everything on point. Everything on point. Just trying to see what's going on with my the Real Hard8times channel and why live streams seem to take days to render. So I'm testing it over here to see if this live stream will also take days to render and show up in sub boxes. You dig? So, my ambitions on YouTube ain't what they used to be, people. Remember, I used to make videos every day. Or if I ain't make a video every day, I made a video every other day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I made multiple videos a day. That ain't me no more. Like, that's not me no more. You know what I'm saying? When it come to like YouTube, I have to be in a certain mood to want to do this shit. I have to be in a certain mood. A lot of times, even on Sunday, I'm not even in the mood to do the fucking podcast. But you know, I gotta come through for the folks. You dig? I gotta be in the mood. And one thing I never liked about YouTube either is I don't like being obligated to do anything. That was one of the things when I was doing Life Behind Bars and I made the schedule like every Friday. I hated that shit, dog. Like, I hated having to do Life Behind Bars every Friday because sometimes I just didn't want to. I'm not in the mood to do this shit, right? So Friday would come along and it'd be like, fuck, man. People already hit me up. Yo, what the next Life Behind Bars episode? Fuck. I don't feel like it. Can I do it tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? But I said what I was going to do, so I had to do it. Sometimes I just don't. I hate being obligated. This is why the podcast I tried in the earlier days never worked out. Because I just like doing YouTube when I feel like it. Having an obligation, I don't like having an obligation to YouTube. So a lot of times when they gaming and shit, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like playing no games right now. I'm just chilling. I don't feel like interacting or none of that shit. I don't feel like doing none of that. And, you know, a lot of that does stem from all the shit that I've been through on YouTube, man. It's nothing personal to anybody in the podcast. I fucks with everybody. Ravish, Drew, Melon, DC, Mocha, everybody. I fuck with everybody. I'm just trying to minimize the problems, man. Too much bullshit that went down already. For silly shit, dog. Y'all already know what the problems was. I'm just trying to avoid, like, my mind now, I just be on some fallback shit. Nothing personal. I promise you it ain't nothing personal. I just be on some fallback shit, trying to avoid shit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I get blamed for the shit. At the end of the day, it's my fault. It's Hard8 fault. I done did something. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try to eliminate these problems. I got a problem right now. I don't have a problem with BG, but no, we do got a problem. We got a problem. People like move on. No, we ain't never move. The way I grew up, we don't move on. We don't move on unless something violent happens or there's a conversation. You don't just let shit slide. We don't let shit slide. I don't let shit slide. You know what I mean? Especially if you the aggressor on the fuck shit. You ain't gonna do no fuck shit to me and just think you just gonna walk off into the fucking sunset. Nah, that don't happen. That don't happen. Violence have to take place or we talk about it. One or the other. Niggas just don't walk off into the sunset. Especially if you did the fuck shit. Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. But even in that situation, people think I'm the bad guy, right? I tried to holler at BG and squash this shit. He didn't want to do it. All right, well, cool then. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? If I try to holler and you, like, it's like you spit on, if I put my hand out and you spit on it, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see things. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the fucked up way I grew up, but it is what it is. That's just how it is. You dig? Shout out to Matt McGrath. People just don't understand, bro. You got other shit going on. No doubt some of my favorite videos are from you when you were uploading a lot of videos. Yeah, I used to do that. A lot. Soul, do the rock away. DC ain't causing no issues. Why you saying? Ain't nobody really causing no issues. Nobody's really causing no issues. But yeah, I just don't let shit walk away, dog. I mean, I just don't let shit slide. And you know, I might not have a problem with it if the truth is out there. I want the truth out there. I don't want none of y'all to have to fucking assume, guess. I want the fucking truth. BG has a problem and he won't put the truth out there. What's the truth? I want the truth. You know what I mean? What is the real motherfucking issue? Because I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, motherfuckers, but you know, motherfucker put it out there, oh, it was some behind the scenes shit. And then I'm looking crazy. You see what I'm saying? I don't like looking crazy, dog. I don't like looking crazy. That's just not, nah. I don't like looking crazy. Now, if the truth is out there and I look crazy, then that's cool. But I don't like looking crazy on lies and shit, dog. I don't like looking crazy on lies and speculation. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what the fuck the problem is. Oh, it was some behind the scenes shit going on. That's a fucking lie. But some of y'all run with that. Now I'm looking crazy. Like I done did some old crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that type of shit, dog. You know what I mean? I'm built and I'm grounded on truth, man. That's it. I don't like none of that shit, dog. So, yeah, it's a problem. It's a motherfucking problem. I don't let shit slide. I'm not gonna tell no lies and then I'm just gonna walk off. Then you're just gonna fucking gallop away in the goddamn sunset some fucking where. Like, nah, it don't work that way with me, dog. It don't work that way. Sorry. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So that shit ain't never gonna end until we have a fucking conversation because it's crazy. Like, none of y'all find this crazy. I could talk to Jack Move right now, and y'all already know what me and Jack Move went through, right? That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would have got stomped into the finest wine if we was in front of each other. That shit was crazy, right? But I can talk to Jack Move right now. Me and Kid Smooth, we done went through some shit. Not nothing real crazy in my book, but we done went through some shit. I could talk to fucking Kid Smooth right now. And y'all already know what happened with me and Next Gen, right? That went on for years. For years. We done said some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? One of us should be dead right now for the shit that we done said back and forth. I could talk to him right now. But I can't talk to BG. And me and BG ain't never been through nothing even close to any of those situations that I just named. Not, that's why I'm perplexed. That's why I'm confused. But y'all believe that there's some crazy shit that went on behind the scenes. So now I'm out here looking crazy. No, I need the truth. You know what I'm saying? I need the truth to be out there. Now, if you think I look crazy after the truth is out there, then I'm okay with that. But to base it on some lies, no, dog, that does not sit right for me. I'm sorry. It's just who I am. That don't sit right for me. I need the truth out there. How the fuck I could talk to them three dudes and we like, yo, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. But yet, the dude that claims, I don't have any issues with you, I have no problems with Hard 8, doesn't want to have a conversation. Because I want everybody to know the motherfucking truth. Because that's what I'm based on. That's what I stand on. The truth. Nobody finds that crazy? That shit is wild. That shit is wild. People ask me, why did I put the video up I did the other day? Because again, all of that was said to make me look crazy. To make me look crazy. So I'm showing y'all how that was all phony. That was all phony. Even in the real video I wanted has disappeared. The real video that I wanted that he made disappeared. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's deleted. And that video took place after I was snaked out of fucking Weapon Wheel podcast. So people are like, oh, he said that before y'all had a problem. No. He also said that after we had a problem. Because once I got snaked out of Weapon Wheel, we had a problem. And he still said that. Well, what about, he didn't do it because y'all was talking about him and all that. No. That didn't come. Nobody on Weapon Wheel attacked BG until episodes later. Let's focus on episode 1. What happened on episode 1? Where was all that love and support that you was talking to make yourself look like the cool guy? You see what I'm saying? Make me look like the fucking nut. What happened to that? It never happened. Even on episode 1, before any of the podcast members said a fucking word about him, he still never did what he fucking promised. Again, to make him look like the more mature, cool guy and make me look like the fucking nut. That's why that is still brought up. We talking about before all that. Y'all gotta understand, before everything that has transpired, he said what he said, even after I got snaked out of Weapon Wheel podcast, right? Again, the truth. Let's just put that out there. Let's just put it out there. I keep telling y'all, a part of the game is acting like you're somebody you're not. Part of the game is trying to appear as this fucking cool, mature guy. Like, you're not the issue. People act like I'm the one that keep this fuck shit going. But I tried to holler at BG privately. Nobody knew about that. I didn't tell nobody about it. I didn't tell none of the podcast members. None of that. I reached out to him on my own merit, right? And before I even, it was days after it was crickets. Days after it was crickets, I said something to y'all about it. You know what I mean? Because again, people always want to put the blame on me. Hard8, you always keeping the drama going. Hard8, you live off the drama. You love the drama. You feed off the drama. But when I try to squash the drama and the other party declines, nobody says nothing about that shit. I'm still being blamed. You see what I'm saying? I'm still being blamed, even though I reached out like, yo, you said, and this is what I told him, like, yo, you said you ain't got no problem with me, right? Okay, cool, let's have a conversation. Let's end all this bullshit. Cause I'm like I said, I'm still kind of confused on what's BG's real issue. You know what I mean? I'm still confused on that. I've been confused on that for a long time now. Even when he started acting funny, I'm like, yo, where the fuck is this shit coming from? Even when I was on Weapon Wheel and he started to act funny, I was confused then, like, yo, what the fuck is this new attitude this nigga got? Where the fuck is this shit coming from? You know what I'm saying? And it just, it snowballed into where it's at now. But I tried to holler at him. Nobody but I'm still looked at as like I'm the one that's keeping the drama going and I'm the problem and all that. I reached out to him privately. Nobody knew about that. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't say nothing on Twitter. I didn't say nothing to any other podcast members. And I reached out to him like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? You ain't got no problem. So you say? Well, what's up? Let's have a conversation. Let's end all this bullshit. And then this is another thing. I had already ended the fuck shit when that whole Last of Us 2 with no multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? When we went on Press Start Podcast, I thought that the fuck shit was ended right there, but he kept it up then. He kept throwing shade. And I ignored it, and I ignored it. Because people, rightfully so, people like, oh, you and BG cool now. Okay, cool. BG, are you going to go on AGS? Hard8, are you going to go on Weapon Wheel? Of course, this is the questions y'all are going to ask if we are now cool. And he still was throwing shade. And I was sitting there watching, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? All right, whatever. You know what I mean? He kept doing it. Every time he was asked about me or AGS, he just kept throwing shade. Kept throwing shade. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? He just kept doing it. So then finally, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's on. But nobody pays attention to that. They always see me. They always see me. Nobody pays attention to that. It's always on me and shit. So it's just like, yo, I ain't gonna be looking around. I ain't gonna be looking crazy around here, dog. And this is why I'm at the point where I'm at now. Where I'm just on some fallback shit. You know what I'm saying? I played, I do my gaming thing. You know what I'm saying? Solo. I don't be jumping in all these parties and shit like I used to. I don't be doing none of that shit no more. I just be on some fallback shit. And people like, why you don't support AGS? Why you ain't at the movie night? Why you ain't at the game night? I'm just chilling, dog. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to stay out the way. Because it seems like every time I turn around, there's something new. There's some new bullshit going on. And like I said before, it'd be shit that you don't even see coming. It'd be shit I didn't even figure that would be a problem, just turns into a whole big problem. Now, this person leaving or this person get kicked off and all this shit. It's like, what the fuck? All right, I'm just going to start falling back, man. Let's see how that works. If I start falling back and minding my goddamn business, let's see how that turns out. You dig? If it's some more problems, then goddamn, I don't know what the fuck to do. You feel me? So, I don't know. I really don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. But yeah, that's the shit I'm on. It ain't nothing personal. I support everything they doing and shit. I support their super chats and all that. I mean, super chats. They AGS Patreon and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. I ain't got no problem with that. Do your thug thizzle. Like I said, I come through. I check shit out and all that. But I just really be on some fallback shit, man, because I'm tired of all this bullshit. It'd be a lot of bullshit. Like I said, I'm not saying that there will be bullshit with them with the AGS podcast members now, but I just don't want to find out. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing. So people, the people that have been asking, you know what I'm saying? It's no issues, no problems, no beef. They doing their thing. I do my thing. Monday through Saturday, I do my thing. They do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, we come together and hopefully entertain y'all. And then we move from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see a problem with that. You know what I mean? Some people may not understand, but they haven't been through the shit I've been through on this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been through what I've been through, so they won't get it. Some people just don't get it. Some people just think, well, I'm different. Well, yeah, I thought they were different too. I'm different. That ain't gonna happen with me. Yeah, that's what you say now until it does. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just rather avoid that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, no doubt BG's ego will not allow him to squash the beef with you because he will be exposed for the Benedict Arnold snake he is. 100. Benedict Arnold. That's fucking funny. But yeah, so yeah, it's no beef, man. We good. We good. We see y'all on Sunday, right? As long as I feel like as long as I do what I gotta do on Sunday, everybody should be good. I come through on Sunday, I do my part, and I get the fuck out the way. Sundays, I come together, do my part, and get the fuck out the way. I don't really see an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Nothing personal. I just like to just stay to myself nowadays, man. I've been through way too many quote-unquote beefs on this internet shit, dog. Way too many, man. Way too many. And and let's just say I am the problem, right? Let's say I'm the problem. I started it all, right? I started it all. Well, all right. Well, I'm going to try to eliminate it. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay to myself and see how that works. That's it. You dig? So, yeah, make sure y'all go check out my Fall Guy. I feel like I need this to be like an hour to really test it. I'm trying to see what's going on. The reason why I'm doing this stream right now because the Real Hard8times channel fucking every time I do a live stream, like now, like I do a live stream, it just takes hours, days. The podcast takes days to actually show up. I don't know what's going on. People say you might be shadow banned. I looked up how you can tell if you've been shadow banned, and I didn't meet any of the criteria. Like, I looked it up, so I don't know if that's the case. And then I got my man, Gold Chain Gamer. He said the same thing been happening for him. And I know he hasn't been posting any bullshit on his channel. And then somebody else told me that it's been happening to other people. So I don't know if it's YouTube or the channel. I don't know what it is. But this shit is ridiculous, and it's fucking up the growth of the podcast. You know what I mean? Because, believe it or not, people on the internet are lazy. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. Motherfuckers is lazy. They are not trying to click to get to a goddamn live stream. They know it's real simple. Like, motherfuckers know the live stream, motherfuckers know the podcast is on Sunday at 4 p.m. But once they go to YouTube, if it ain't in their sub box, they're like, man, fuck it. I don't feel like clicking on his name and then clicking on the podcast. I don't feel like doing that. Motherfuckers is lazy. You know, they don't even like clicking the like button. It takes a lot of strength to move that fucking finger. Apparently. It takes a lot of strength to use that finger, man. So, if motherfuckers don't see anything, they know it's going on. Like, I know that the podcast is happening right now. I know the podcast is happening right now, but I am not moving this finger to click on his name and then click on the podcast. 2 clicks. 2 motherfucking clicks. People ain't doing it. So they just like, fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind, I guess. If it ain't in their sub box, then they mind, it don't fucking exist. But yeah, we there, man. Every Sunday, 4 p.m. EST, we are there. If you don't see it in your sub box, we are there. Just click on my name and you'll see it. Or if you follow me on Twitter, you will have the link right there. Made it even easier for you. All you gotta do is 1 click. You know what I'm saying? Follow the link and you'll find it. Arthritis is real. Oh, man. Well, this is not a drama cast. I don't know what the hell you talking about. This ain't about, this ain't drama. I'm just telling people why I be on some fallback shit. It ain't no drama. I mean, hopefully it ain't no fucking drama. It's just me telling people why, like, because people start assuming shit. You know what I'm saying? People start assuming shit. Why you ain't never on the movie night, the game night? People start, first of all, them game nights be late as shit. You know what I mean? I be on some chill pill shit by the time them game nights be taking place. Them Jones be taking place like 12 o'clock at night. Man, what the fuck? I don't know why they don't do that shit in primetime hours anyway. It'd be better for the fucking, for them if they do it during primetime hours. You know what I mean? During time where motherfuckers is actually on YouTube. They be doing that shit late as hell. Where the fuck is my phone? Hold on, people. God damn it. All right, we back. Yeah, hold on. I don't know why they be doing that shit. Why they don't be doing that shit on primetime hours, man? That'd be the best time to do it during the prime time. You dig? That way you get more viewers and shit like that. I'm telling, like, most people ain't up, unless you like a real big ass YouTuber. Ain't nobody up at no fucking 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night on YouTube, dog. It'd be a few people. That's it. Few motherfucking people. Other than that, it should take place during primetime hours. YouTube clearing bandwidth for Dr. Disrespect. All right, you know what? Let's do a Q&A, man. Let's do a Q&A. Ask me anything. I'ma answer it. You can ask me anything within reason, because I know y'all motherfuckers are some weirdos. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, though. A lot of channels getting shadow banned because they've been talking about COVID. Oh, shit. Damn. Was this live stream in y'all feed? Was this live stream in y'all feed? Did y'all see this in y'all subscription box? Hey, man, I'm getting tired of everyone out here e-begging. Drew and them ain't e-begging. I'm just saying. Everybody e-begging. Hold on. In which way? In which way do y'all mean that people... Because I don't know. Hold on. Help me out with this. What do y'all consider e-begging? Because I'm thinking the definition of e-begging done got blurred over the years. You know what I'm saying? So what exactly is e-begging in y'all opinion? Is the CX a good TV for PC gaming? Absolutely. Nothing my inbox, nothing in your sub box exclosure? This wasn't in your sub box? All right, we got a question from Jabari. He said, well, will you and Bond squash the beef? I mean, I don't, listen, no. I mean, it ain't nothing for me and Bond to squash. We was never friends. You dig what I'm saying? Me and Bond was never no fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really nothing for me to squash with Bond. He just a fuck nigga, that's all. He's just a fucking fraud and a fuck nigga. All of a sudden, he's a nut. That's all. He just a fuck nigga, dog. It ain't even the same Bond no more. It's like some dicky and broke bum ass nigga now. Like this nigga damage controlling for consoles and shit now. Like what the fuck is going on? Like he's a clown. Ain't even the real. That's a clone. That ain't the real Bond. That is not the real Bond. I don't know who the fuck that is. All right. Let me see. What is my favorite silhouette of J's? Oh, my favorite J's is definitely the 13s. That's my number one favorite. I think, like, for real, the 12, 13, and 14s are my shit. No, the 11, 12. The 11, 12, and 13s are my shit. But what is e-begging to y'all? I need y'all to explain to me, what exactly is e-begging? E-begging, people always bringing up whether they are getting paid or not. You and the rest of AGS don't do this. Which, getting paid and what, like, I don't, like, be more specific, please. What do you mean? Be more specific. Yeah, currently this video ain't in my sub box as well, but we'll see if it show up later. Oh, man. Why everybody assume everybody like J's? I definitely like J's. Shout out to Matt McGrath. Bucky Ducky always been a fraud. But what is what is e-begging? Because I see some things, like I see some people calling people like e-beggars in situations where they are not e-begging. You know what I mean? If you are providing a service and you want to be compensated for it, I don't think that's e-begging. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that's e-begging. If you are providing a service and you would like to be compensated for it. Remember what the Joker said: if you're good at anything, never do it for free, right? So I don't really look at that as like e-begging and shit. But I don't know, man. Y'all, I mean, everybody got their own definition when it comes to that shit. Oh, you said the CX only, yeah, for PC gaming, yeah, you might have a little problem. Yeah, I mean, the color, you might not be able to do 4K 120 at 10-bit. You won't be able to do 4K 120 at 10-bit. But I would get the C9 if you want to do that for PC gaming. C9, B9, any of those. It's asking for donations every 5 minutes. Okay, like just asking, like, hey, give me donations, like, okay, I got you. E-begging is asking for money and sometimes guilting viewers. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's definitely e-begging. When you and Next Gen gonna do a show? You two cats funny as hell. You stomping dudes in the fine wine and Next Gen knocking cats out. I don't know. He said he would come on AGS podcast, but I got to go on one of his podcasts. So I don't know. We're gonna have to get to that. Review Tech. Is Review Tech still e-begging? I remember what he did a few years ago about that camera and shit. That was definitely e-begging, but I don't know now. I don't watch Review Tech, so I haven't heard anything about him. I am not beefing with Press Start Kofi, dog. I have no problems with Press Start Kofi. I'm not beefing with nobody. Why do you dislike looter shooters? Oh, I just don't find. I find them boring. They're boring. Yeah, very boring. Very boring. After a while, they get very boring. I'm not a fan of looter shooters. I like AAA single player story-driven games. Voluntarily streaming is a service. Listen, I feel like if you are, because y'all pay for y'all entertainment. Don't we all pay for entertainment? If you feel like my live stream is entertaining, or if I feel like I'm entertaining enough and I want to be compensated for it, I don't really see no problem with that. You know what I mean? Don't y'all pay for y'all entertainment? You know what I'm saying? Asking for money on the internet without providing a service. That's definitely e-begging. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree. Let me see. What other question? Yo, this is a Q&A. Ask me anything. I'm going to answer it. Ask me anything. Are you and Next Gen going to do a show? I don't know what the future holds. When people asking for help on getting a phone or paying bills. Yeah, that's definitely e-begging. That's a fact. Shout out to Jay Bart. That's definitely e-begging. I ain't carrying on with the podcast till it hits 500 donations. Yeah, that's crazy. I be seeing people doing shit like that too, dog. Like, y'all, and they be getting away with that shit. That's crazy to me. I saw a lower tier guy doing shit like that. LTG be doing shit like that. Like when he live streamed, I seen him one time like $50 and I need $50, then I'll turn on my camera and all that shit. Like, yo, that shit be wild to me, and people be paying that shit. That's some wild shit. I don't about 10 years ago, you couldn't get away with shit like that on YouTube. You would get roasted into the motherfucking ground. Is it bad that I'm going to use a 720p TV on my PS5? Yes, that is very bad. That is very bad. Every game gets boring after a while. I don't agree. A looter shooter, that's all you do. You know what I mean? If I'm playing a story-driven game, I'm trying to reach a goal. You know what I mean? There is an end to that. There's an end to it. Are you going on Chase Money podcast? I'm going to go on there one day. I was supposed to been go on there. I'm going to be real with you. I was supposed to been go on Chase Money podcast, and I didn't go, man. I didn't go. It was my fault that I didn't go, because I'm telling you, man, I be I just didn't feel like it that day. Like I told you, when it come to this shit, I gotta be like in the mood to do this shit. And at that time, I just did not fucking feel like it. But again, it just be me, like, I just be trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I had opportunities to go on, like, real big podcasts. Real big podcasts. Way bigger than anything on fucking Crumb Side. And I still don't be doing it. Because I ain't no fucking leech. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it like, damn, that'd be good for my channel. Maybe I can get some of his viewers to start watching me. I don't be thinking like that. That's just not my thought process. What TV do you use for PC gaming? I use a OLED, LG C9. And it's wonderful. Yeah, but some streamers are lazy and call it content. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's up to you who you want to give your money to. At the end of the day, that's who you give your money to is up to you. It's not really up to nobody else. If you want to give your money to somebody, then it's up to you. If you feel like somebody is worthy or if their content is worthy, then it's up to you. I have come to learn that you can't really be mad at the person if people are willing to do it. Can't be mad at nobody. I mean, at the end of the day, it's their money. It's their money, and they do what they want. You can't be mad at anybody at the end of the day, for real. But, you know. All right, where these questions at? BBC, Blackbuster Critic was e-begging? Really? I never seen that. That's crazy. All right, we got Bland Drew. Comment section dudes don't know how exhausting YouTube can be, especially when they don't support. It just makes it harder to continue. I don't have a problem with e-begging. Damn. I mean, when I first came into YouTube, man, I did it from the muscle. It was fun though. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I first started doing YouTube, it was like fun to do. It was entertaining. It was exciting. Now it's like that's all it's turned into is the money. You know what I mean? People acting out of character for the money. People switching up on people for the money. It's like the money done fucked everything up. Back when motherfuckers was doing YouTube for the love, it was a lot more entertaining. Now this shit on some goofy shit. And the crazy thing is, there be motherfuckers that be claiming they got careers and all this extra money. They got all this money and they living this fucking magnificent life. But then they get on fucking YouTube and start acting funny for some fucking pennies. I'm telling you, man, unless you a big YouTuber, you ain't making no fucking money on here. Don't believe these niggas these niggas are lying, dog. Trust me. Unless you are a huge YouTuber and when you getting hundreds of thousands of views, you ain't getting no fucking money off of this shit. eBay equal, I ain't carrying on with the... Oh, yeah, I read that already. All right, what else we got here? Do y'all and BG ever interact? No, we don't. All right, what's a good 4K 65-inch TV for gaming and watching movies? Of course, LG OLED is always a good choice. Also, you can try out the Sony 900H. That's a pretty good choice if you're on a budget. And then you got the Samsung TVs. They're not bad. They're really good for gaming, actually. They're more better for gaming than movies. You can't get $5 a month. That's e-begging. Yeah, that's definitely e-begging. No cap, you and Next Gen would be funny as fuck. Yo, me and Next Gen, some of them Skype calls that me and Next Gen used to be in, yeah, they were fucking hilarious. Hilarious. That nigga funny as shit. I ain't never been a hater. Even when we was going through it, that nigga still was making me laugh. He's a funny dude. That's a fact. He funny than the motherfucker. Let me see. Taking all questions, man. I'm taking all questions. Let me see what else we got here. Squash the beef with Jimmy. I don't have no beef with Jimmy. I have no beef with Jimmy. You think AAA games are going to die? I hope not. Please, please, I hope not. That would be devastating to me. That would be devastating. You can use, no, I mean, you can use any TV for, oh, no, I don't think you can only use a 4K TV for the PS5. As long as you got an HDMI connection, I don't think nothing should stop you. Comparing YouTubers to a game or a movie is not even close to being the same. It depends on what type of entertainment you're provided with. You can get a good video from a YouTuber and then watch a corny ass movie. I mean, like I said, what has value is dependent on you. I'm drinking a milkshake right now, so excuse me. And it got a cherry on top. See, I'm not this tough guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Would you believe I'm one of the nicest niggas on YouTube, man? I'm drinking a milkshake with a cherry on top. I'm a good guy. When you getting your homeboy to do a vid with you, man, listen, I don't even want to tell y'all about this nigga. It's going to happen, though. I just don't know when. Shout out to Matt McGrath. Hard8, what do you think next Battlefield would be? You think it will be Bad Company 3? I hope not. I mean, Bad Company cool, but Bad Company is like a lower scale Battlefield. I need a full-fledged modern Battlefield. Unless Bad Company 3 going to have 32 versus 32 or maybe even more. I already asked the question on what TV I use for PC gaming. I use a LG C9 OLED. Lower tier guy is known for that. That's his persona. Yeah, I know. Will you guest star on an episode of Ride with Jimmy? Absolutely not. Lower tier guy once charged $300 to turn on his camera. He got it in 10 minutes. Wow. That's crazy. I swear people love to see your face on the podcast. They'll pay for it. Yeah, these niggas is freaks. Yo, this nigga keep asking me the same question. I'm gonna ignore that. Last of Us multiplayer, still amazing for me, never gets boring. It does. It definitely gets boring. Play some Battlefield 4 multiplayer. I'm past that, dog. I ain't seeing no questions. Where y'all questions at? You feel like your rage is afraid of coming on a podcast. He doesn't want to be associated with the crumb side. He don't want that crumb side stench on his ass. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with your rage, man. He only fuck with me in the DMs. He don't talk to me in public. I don't know. He only talk to me secretly, man. I sold your rage a PC too. I wonder if he still got that PC. I sold your rage a PC, a whole motherfucking PC with a 1080 Ti. He only talk to me privately, man. He don't fuck with me in public. That nigga don't want nobody to know. It's like, no. Where's GMG now? Because it's not on Chase main channel. It ain't? Oh, he moved it? I have no idea. All right, what you gonna cop first? PS5? Come on, man. That's a dumb question. What made you get in TVs where you are? I like electronics. I've been into TVs. I had a black and white TV growing up, man. That's what made me get into TVs. I wanted to see what color was all about. I had a 12-inch black and white TV. That's what I used to play all my games on. That ain't a lie either. That's a fact. The CX, the best TV? Not really. It depends. Yo, Rage, bruh, I'm pretty sure your main channel shadow banned. Yeah, it may be. Shout out to Yo, Rage. Oh, shit, hold on. He just talked to me in public. That's crazy. Will you ever tell those stories about you in the strip club or the club? I don't know. I got a problem with like talking about shit that I can't prove. That kind of bothers me and shit. I don't like nobody to think I'm lying about something. That shit gets on my nerves. I mean, I talked about the life behind bars to help people out, but I also knew that I could prove that I did the time. So it was like, it was cool. And you even still had people like, you never been to jail. I'm like, who the fuck would lie about being in jail? That's just crazy to me. All right, hold on. This shit started over. Fuck. All right. Anybody who thinks YouTube is a real job is a real job and it's hard is a bum. It hasn't worked a hard days in their life. LOL. I disagree. Disagree. Anything you do and you get paid for it, that's a job. And for people that do, nah. You got people that take weeks to make a video. Like, all that rendering can be very tedious. It may not be hard. It may not be physically hard. But, yo, that shit is not easy. Some of the people I watch, they take weeks to make one video. Weeks. With all that editing and all that shit, yo, that shit is no joke. Anything you get paid for doing is a job, yo. Like, isn't that the definition of a job? A job doesn't always mean that it has to be back-breaking fucking work. Yeah, money has definitely changed everything on this YouTube shit, though. It's just different now. You can see a lot of people that used to do certain shit, they don't do it no more. They call themselves being mature and all that. That's bullshit. They was grown when they was doing it the first time. You know what I mean? Yo, Rage, yeah, I bet YouTube shadow ban AGS. We gonna see. I remember people got big on YouTube, on TV now. Now it is reverse. Yeah, TV ain't the same. Do people click on the bell icon? I don't know. They need to. I never understood people who try to flex on others. I don't think it's cool. Yeah, man. Kofi said he makes $500 off YouTube. Y'all think that's enough to act different for? Not saying that Kofi acts different. I'm just saying it in general. You know what I mean? The problem with Zaire is that I can't understand what he's saying. All right, where them questions at? Here's my question. Would you do a meet and greet with GLM and Cousin Curveball? What the fuck? Absolutely not. What do you think about the new TCL 6 series? I haven't really seen much of it, but it might be good. It might be good. How do you feel about $70 games for next gen? I don't know. I game share anyway, so I don't really care. It just make sure I don't buy no bullshit. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be $70, I'm just gonna make sure the game that I want is good. What do you think about them dual cell TVs? I ain't really giving much thought. Shout out to Matt McGrath. What frame rate you play at? I play at 120. Well, multiplayer I play at 120, and then single player I play at 60 if I'm on PC. That will change though once these next gen graphics cards come out, because then I'll be able to do 4K 120. But yeah, multiplayer I play at 120. With 3000 series card I'm getting the 3080 Ti. Hey, how can I be a guest on AGS? It's a $50 fee. And that was set by the people. It's a $50 fee. Jiggy Truth return? Probably not. I told y'all I'm on some fallback shit. I ain't really trying to deal with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep my interaction with these niggas on the internet at a minimum. You know what I'm saying? What you eating? I'm not eating nothing. I'm sorry. I got a milkshake and it got a cherry on top. And it got whipped cream, too. It's delicious. Shout out to Ryan Gibbs. He said, you should create a crumb-side version of the Star Report. What the fuck is the Star Report? I'm not familiar with that. My favorite Scream movie is Scream 1. I seen that movie like 5 times, too, in the theaters when it first came out. Mr. Gray, what's the best DVD player you can get for your LG OLED? DVD player? What? Did you mean a 4K player or did you really mean DVD? How do you make your PC more console-like? Hook it up to a TV and use a controller. And then use Steam Big Picture. Feel just like a console. Feel just like a console. Whoa. Is it possible to do for another one-on-one with you and Zaire? What would we need another one-on-one for? This shit keep on refreshing. Why does it refresh? Damn, man, I keep missing questions and shit. Are you the king of the crumb side? What the fuck? What the fuck? Your rage, bro, you cat. Yo, chill, man. Before they find out you be talking to me, dog. Chill. Chill. Is Kid Smooth the winner of 2020 CSAs? Do anybody still watch them shits? Last time I checked, them joints was dead. Look at Fall Guys, Road Company, all trash, shovelware, lazy dump juice. Oh, look at this girl talking about somebody a pain in the ass. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Shout out to Mrs. Hard8. She in the fucking way. Do you think the gaming industry will crash in the future? Games are becoming... I don't know. I hope not. We don't need that. We don't need that. Am I going to play the new mode of Last of Us 2? Absolutely not. Listen to Rage. He knows about the stuff, especially with the big YouTubers he exposing. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Spread the love, my guy. Nah, Viewmaster, I have not seen it. When you gonna teach us how to make a chi-chi? Oh, man, the Glizzy King. Wow. Yo. The Glizzy King. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna do it one day. The Glizzy King. Is shadow banning even legal? I have no idea. Yo, when you gonna get your own boy on here? Man, I've been trying, dog. Don't think I ain't been trying. I've been trying. This nigga been giving me the runaround, dog. He been giving me the runaround for years. You can record a bunch of videos one day and just set for the weekly vids with scheduled uploads. Yeah, that's if you do some bullshit videos, some easy news article videos where you just grab some gameplay and then put a voiceover over it. Yeah, some shit like that. But not shit where you doing actual editing and all of that. B-roll and all that fly shit that some of these dudes be doing. No, that shit take time. I think YouTube as a job and gaming is mostly low effort. There's a lot of gamers like DSP that rake it in over low effort BS. Other content creators put so much work in for less. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. You got that going on. Some YouTubers make 6-7 figs. Yeah, they damn sure do. Blandrew said, I used to take a weeks on a video too. It's brutal. Yeah, man, I've been watching. I told you I watched this one dude. I ain't watched the entire video because I think I want to play the game. But he got a 7-hour fucking he got a 7-hour review of Death Stranding. 7 hours. And no, it's not just some video playing in the background of him talking. The editing took months, he said. It took months. Any extra money is good, right? Any extra money is fucking wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Any amount of extra money just for good, especially when you're not really doing much, You know what I mean? Any extra money is great. But I don't think it's enough to be fucking changing up. I don't think it's enough like that. A lot of folks getting shadow banned. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody got a price, but mine's is steep. For real though. Yo, Ray, I got physical therapy. I'm gonna catch you later, cuz. Alright, holla at you, player. Who remember when games used to be $50 back in the day? Shit, not Nintendo 64 games. They were $80, $90. Were you impressed by the Note 20 Ultra? I wasn't that impressed. I wasn't like blown out the water. But then again, I'm not really no phone dude like that. You know what I'm saying? I just get them just because. Like the Note 20 Ultra doesn't. It's not much better than what I got now, which is the S20 Ultra. But I still like the feel of the Note though. So, yeah. What difference would the 3080 make for you? More frames? HDMI 2.1. So that way I'll be able to do 4K 120. I need more power. Yes, so yes, more frames, absolutely. All that shit. And I'm hoping that ray tracing is implemented a lot better. Yeah. Have you seen gameplay for Atomic Heart? No, I have not. I've been looking at my 2080 with disgust. Yeah, September 1st is going down. I've been looking at my 2080 like that for a while. It's a beast ass card. I don't even know why I look at it with disgust. The card is a fucking beast, but you know me, I'm ready to move on. Do you think I should sell my 9900K and switch to a 3900X? 8 cores ain't enough. Laughing my ass off. Shit, not when it come to gaming. I think the only reason why a motherfucker should switch to AMD is if they on some productivity shit. Like if you making videos and rendering 4K shit and all that, then yeah. But if you gaming, nah, just leave that AMD shit alone. Whipped cream cherry top milkshake. You in France next to the Eiffel Tower? No. No, not at all. I wish I was though. Let me see. What's your opinion on Disney stopping 4K Blu? Well, they're not going to stop 4K Blu-rays for all. Just some of their older titles and shit like that. I have no problem with that. But we got to keep physical media alive, people. We got to keep physical media alive. What you think about Chucky? That's my guy. I love Chucky. I'm a big fan of Chucky. Big fan of Chucky. Which throwback drama video was more fun to make? Chris Move, Wings, or Frog? Shit, they was all fun. They was all fun. Maybe not the Chris Smooth one, because that got my original channel, well, not my original, my second channel deleted. Maybe not Chris Smooth, man. I would have never wanted to get my shit. I ain't even do nothing on that joint, really. That's some bullshit. The only one I watch is the Great Exposure Argument. That was hilarious. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Hey, who asked Mocha to be a member? Was it DC? Nah, DC didn't ask Mocha. I asked Mocha to be a member. DC didn't have nothing to do with Mocha being a member. I mean, I did check with him and make sure he was cool with that. But nah, he didn't bring it up. I tried Fall Guys out here. That junk trash, ain't it? Let me see. The Glizzy King said he'll give you 500 if you won on Fall Guys, and after you won, he deleted his comment. Don't let him slide. Oh, for real? I ain't even know that. Oh man, niggas out here frauding. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. When are you gonna do that live stream with your homie? I've been trying, man. He been ducking me, man. I'm trying, man. He been ducking me, dog. A 7-hour review for a game I hope he played and beat it. Oh, he had to. Talking about White Light. Yeah, White Light. I just found White Light and shit. I like his videos, too. I think I watched all his videos I wanted to see. A shout out to Mr. Gray. He said, I meant 4K player. Are you and Jack having a game night? Nah, me and Jack are not having a game night. The Panasonic UB820. That's a real good 4K Blu-ray player. It's like the best at that price. You get that. You can't go wrong with that. The Panasonic UB820. Are there any 4K monitors with HDMI 2.1? No, not yet, but they are coming. I think they have been announced. I think one have been announced. They coming, though. I did not delete the Fall Guy video. You got to go to the Real Hard8times channel. Should I cop Red Dead 2? Absolutely. Play the first one first. Play the first one. No. You can play the second one first and then play the first one. Because that's the chronological order. Nah, bro, you humiliated Chris Smooth on that damn catwalk. Yo, that shit was funny as hell. Is it worth buying movies that were in the 70s and 80s that are scaled to 4K Blu-ray? Example, like The Predator, The Shining, etc. I think so. I mean, if you really like the movie, if you really like the movie, I think so. Would Zephyrnix be able to come on the podcast? I don't know. Probably. I haven't asked him. I don't see why not. I might have to reach out to him and holler at him. Any Samsung 4K Blu-ray players you recommend? Absolutely not. Samsung don't even make 4K Blu-ray players no more. And they all trash. The ones that are out is all trash. What up, Illmatic Dragon? What up? Which LED TV do you recommend? For gaming? The 900H ain't bad for gaming. The 950H, it'll get the job done. Samsung, like the 80T and the 90T, they are real good for gaming. I'm going to sell my 4K Blu-ray player when the PS5 comes out. Yeah, we got to see what that PS5 Blu-ray player hitting for. Let's get these questions going, people. All Q&A right now. Q&A, I'm answering any questions. No, I never played Red Dead Revolver. Nope. I was locked up when that came out. By the time I came home, it was old. Best budget 4K TV. Probably the 900H or the TCL 6 series. They got a new one coming out, so you might as well wait on that. Are you a fan of Eazy-E? Not really. He got a couple songs I like, but I'm not really like a big fan of Eazy-E. Who your favorite porn star? What the fuck? I don't know, man. I got a few, though. Shout out to 609 for the super chat. Appreciate you. UFC 4 coming out. You copping? I done had all the UFCs, too. Is this 60 frames yet? Is that shit still 30? I'll probably get it, though. You got liquid cooling for your CPU? For my PC. Yeah, only for my CPU, though. Yeah, I got AIO on my CPU. Those 2.14 monitors, 4K, if they got HDR and all that, they're going to be a nice amount of money. Well, the new TCL is going to have HDMI 2.1. The new TCL 6 series will have HDMI 2.1, not the old one. Yeah, shout out to Illmatic Dragon. He right on that. I'm not a big fan of Tupac. He alright. Excuse me. I like Machiavelli. That's like my favorite Tupac album. Am I feeling those 48-inch OLEDs? Yeah, they too small. But they definitely get the job done. Yeah, I'm getting the Avengers game. I'm definitely getting the Avengers game. I'm not gonna be able to play it on PC until because Nvidia got their conference on September 1st. So I'm thinking probably like a week later, the graphics card should be up for sale. So I'm probably going. I'm gonna be a couple days late on Avengers on PC. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the graphics 3080 and all that should be launching like right after that Nvidia conference, within like a week. It don't usually take that long. Do you personally know how to build gaming rig PCs? Do I? I could build a PC with my eyes closed, man. You know how much tinkering I done did in these motherfuckers? Hardy, what kind of TV you got for the bedrooms? I got an OLED in the bedroom. I got an OLED in the bedroom and what is it? The Sony A8F. That's about it though. Only need one. Don't need to put fucking TVs in empty bedrooms and shit. I don't be having no company over this motherfucker anyway. This ain't no motherfucking hotel. The 3080 Ti will be $3,080. No. Do you like Big L? I fuck with Big L. Bone Thugs, I fuck with Bone Thugs. Chrono Clicker. Why did Blaze leave the podcast? I have no idea, dog. I have no idea. Who won, Beans or Kiss? Beans. Beans won that. Come on, man. That joint was crazy, though. That was good, though. It was a good battle. That was a good back and forth. I didn't build my first PC. My first gaming PC, I didn't build it. I had somebody else build it. But I watched. It's not hard, man. It ain't hard at all. Asking about another man's bedroom. I only use liquid cooling on my CPU. Yeah, I didn't build my first one. Did you like Splinter Cell Blacklist? Yeah, it was cool. I played it, beat it on PC. That's funny. You know, it's yeah. I like it. Anna Marie, I see you. What the fuck is Anna Marie? What the hell? Are you buying Madden? I want to see what the next gen version look like. I definitely want to see what the next gen look like. How come PC gamers never really speak on the cons? Because man, they try to hide it. I dealt with the same thing before I got on PC. I used to think PC was perfect, listening to these motherfuckers. Then I got on PC gaming myself, and I found out the truth. I was like, hold up. Hold up. You need to spam your questions. What? What's the worst rage a game has caused you to do? Oh, man. I think 2K8 online? I remember that shit. Oh, man, I think I threw the Xbox, pulled the disc out, broke the disc. You know, it's funny, too, because it was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and shit, right? I'm playing 2K8. This is back in 2008. And, yo, it was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing online. I'm fucking snapping. I'm raging. This one I used to break a lot of shit when I used to game online. I stopped that shit now, but back then, I think because I was selling drugs and it was like money was like expendable, I guess. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a thing. So I used to break a lot of shit back then. It was like 3, 4 in the morning. I break everything. You know what I mean? Game, I break everything. And then this was crazy. As soon as GameStop opened, I was at GameStop rebuying everything I broke. So it was only like a few hours difference because it was already like 3 and 4 in the morning. Soon as GameStop opened, like 9, 10 o'clock, I was right there rebuying everything I just fucking broke the fuck up. And I did that a bunch of times, dog. I did that so many fucking times. Just breaking. I used to just break shit. That shit used to make me feel better. You know what I mean? When a game used to piss me off, I don't know. Even though that shit ain't got nothing to do with what I just went through, but breaking shit used to just make me feel better. I definitely gonna let a few controllers fly off of 2K, off of 2K straight up. Yeah, it was 2K8. That's the one I used to play real heavy online. Have you seen Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix? Nah, I haven't seen it. Imagine if that rage was on live stream. For real, though. Yo, I was fucking raging. Like a big damn dummy, this girl. Why don't Miss 8 get busy with these games? She get busy with them cell phone games. That's about it. Put a goddamn controller in her hand. It's like an infant. Cell phone game, though. She go all day in that shit. I used to break controllers as a kid, but not no more. I do not like Freeway, but I know 8 does. Freeway, cool. I'm not a big Freeway fan. He alright. Yes, I remember when Sears used to sell games. Absolutely. Did you ever do a no Vaseline must listen on? Nah, I never did it. When is Miss 8 getting on AGS? Forget Mocha. Oh, she has to complete more training. She has to be ready for online. I don't think her mouth is intact yet. You know what I mean? Fuck around, have me banned off the internet. Will you have Hip Hop Gamer on your podcast? He's supposed to be on there, but he ain't been on there yet. I don't know what happened. Who knows? I don't be hunting these motherfuckers down. But I think Ravish had hollered at one of them. I would be like... Yeah, you know, some people gotta have media training and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let motherfuckers just get on the internet that don't know any better. They just start running all their goddamn mouth, telling all types of shit they ain't supposed to be telling. They gotta get media training first. Have you ever tried No Nut November? Nah. Do I ever feel myself growing out of love with video games? Nah, not really. Only like when it comes to trash games. Trash games, that's it. But nah, when a good game, hell no. Good games, I could play good games all day. Yeah, I remember Woolworth. Was good, 8. Chopping PS1 day 1, PS5 day 1. I plan to. We'll see. Shout out to Drew. What up, Drew? What up? What up? Who has been your favorite guest on AGS? My favorite guest on AGS? I have not really gave it that thought. I don't know. Wingy is a good guest. Wingy was a good guest. Bond was a good guest. Bond was definitely a good guest. I don't know, though. I haven't really gave that much thought. Chilling, bro. Bored as fuck. Find something to do then, man. Play some games, nigga. Did you ever play GoldenEye? Absolutely. I had GoldenEye. You know, GoldenEye on the 64 had some good attention to detail. Yo, I remember like the beginning of the game where the dude is using the bathroom and shit, and you could shoot his hat off. I remember I used to be hype as shit, like, yo, I shot his hat off. Yo, GoldenEye was the shit. I had the game and I went to go see that movie in the movies. What's going on? It's Xbox DOA. Shh, it's looking like it. Definitely looking like it. Wingy is definitely top 3 guess. Did you play Shadow of Tomb Raider? If so, thoughts? Yeah, I beat that. It was boring. It was a boring ass game, man. It was a pretty boring game, and it was definitely a step down from Rise of the Tomb Raider and the original remake. It was definitely a step down. It's definitely the worst out of the last 3 games. Definitely the worst. I never got to play Perfect Dark. I was in the penitentiary when that was like popping. I never got to play Perfect Dark. What's up, 8? What's up, True? True SSJ Havoc. What up? What up? When you getting Jack a hooker? Yo, a hooker. One of these days, man. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said we need a good 007 game again. Yeah, we ain't had one in a long time. How long do you think until GameStop goes belly up and out of business, or do you think it will transform into an online storefront? I don't know. It possibly could. Rise of the Tomb Raider was pretty trash. You think so? I thought it was cool. When that new must listen dropping? Oh shit! Oh, when I'm gonna do it soon. I'm gonna record. It's already done. I just gotta record it. I'm gonna do it soon. Real soon. Real soon. Used to be able to turn your gun into a sentry gun and throw it on a wall. Shit was mind blowing. Oh, is that Perfect Dark? Can't wait to spend $500 and play Grounded. What the fuck? Chase was my favorite. Yeah, Chase was a good guest. Any of the guests that actually participates, they all great. All the guests is great. The ones that actually participate. I never really got to play Conquer and none of that shit. I missed all of those games. I was in the penitentiary. I missed the entire PS2, Xbox, and GameCube generation. So, I played some games because, once I got out, I had a PlayStation 2 when I was in the halfway house. But, yeah. Other than that, overall, I missed a lot of good games that generation. Oh, you talking about I tried Grounded on PC. Definitely not for me. Shit was some mid. Yeah, that joint definitely mid. Definitely. Yeah, I ain't get to play Perfect Dark, man, but I heard about it. I'm hoping that new. What do you think about the new Suicide Squad game? Well, it's being done by Rocksteady, so I got a lot of faith in it. And I think that I hope it's as good as Batman or even better. I hope it's as good as Batman or better. But yeah, I got a lot of faith in that new because it's Rocksteady, and we didn't see what Rocksteady done did. So I don't have no reason to think that Rocksteady is going to drop the ball when it comes to Suicide Squad. I don't think they did a wonderful job on Batman. So I don't really have no doubts that they can't do the same thing with Suicide Squad. So I'm hoping that I heard it could be a game as a service. Now that's a fucking problem. That's a problem. But hopefully not. Oh, y'all remember the homie that I said, no, my homie I'm trying to get to do this video so we can talk about these bitches, right? His nephew was in the chat. Yeah, his nephew was in the chat. Hey, Drew, I've been trying to get this nigga Weeze to do this video with me for like 8 years, man. Fuck is wrong with him, man? We got real close. And then the day we supposed to do it, some bullshit took place. And we couldn't fucking do it, man. The fuck? We gonna do this video, though. We're gonna do it for the culture. We gotta talk about these bitches, dog. It's a lot of... Excuse me. Oh, shit. Like, I just had some weed out this motherfucker. But no, it's a lot of history, man. We had a lot of fun with that shit. We had a lot... It's too much fun, man. Too much fun. We got to relive these glory days for y'all. We got to relive the glory days for y'all. That Morbius movie needs to hurry up. Yeah, I want to check that joint out. I've been trying to get this nigga for 8 years, Drew. He keep on. We was real close. He's like, all right, we going to do it this day. That day came. Of course, it was some bullshit. I'm like, yo, it's just not meant to happen, man. It's just not meant to happen. Like, my viewers need to know how much of a pimp I was, man. They need to know. My viewers need to know how many of these bitches I had out here, dog. God damn. This shit crazy. I don't want to do it by myself because it won't be as fun. I could do it by myself, but I don't want to. I need this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I need this nigga to do it with me. It won't be that much fun if I do it by myself. Like, it'll be cool, but I need this nigga with me. Because me and this nigga, we was like 2 live crew out this motherfucker. We had them lined up. Facts. Hey, Drew, you probably don't remember that time we was on the bus. You was like a little ass kid. We was on a bus this time, yo, we had these 2 bitches staring at us. I don't know why we was so scared to holler at these bitches, dog. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, Drew, you don't remember that shit. You was like fucking 6 years old or some shit like that. I know you don't remember that shit. What's my favorite? What's your favorite movies of all time? Shit, my number 1 favorite movie of all time is Terminator 2. That's my favorite. That's my number 1 favorite movie of all time. T2. That's my shit. Who your favorite superhero, Hard 8? I don't know. It varies. I like Wolverine. I like Spider-Man. I like Thanos. I just like superheroes in general, man. I just like that whole concept and all that shit. Cracking the fuck up, Pimp Boy Bye. You know I was a pimp. Ain't that's how I got you? Miss Hard 8, ain't this how I pulled you? My pimp shit, you know what I mean? I spit that linen. I'ma touch her and see what's popping. And if she not with it, I'm gonna be like, I'm playing and leave. Funniest story. Yo, what would you rate Nico Bellic in terms of video game protagonists? I fuck with Nico. GTA 4, one of my favorite games. I definitely fuck with that. Terminator Dark Fate gave me a tumor. Man, that joint was trick. Now, I got it on 4K Blu-ray just for the culture, man. I'm a big Terminator fan. I got all the Terminators on Blu-ray, dog, on 4K Blu-ray. I got Genesis 2. Terminator 2, Genesis, Dark Fate. Yeah, man. Absolutely, I'm copping Marvel Avengers, man. Absolutely. What games would you rate a 10 out of 10? Okay, yeah. GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead 2, 10 out of 10. God of War 3, God of War 2, Uncharted 3, 10 out of 10 for me. What else? Should I go back? Do I gotta go back years? Max Payne 3 is pretty goddamn close, man. That game was fucking amazing. That game was amazing. Love it. Love it. Love it. What else I got for you? 10 out of 10, man. Let's see. Witcher 3? Nah, that ain't a 10 out of 10 for me. Witcher 3 ain't a 10 out of 10. Is Marvel co-op? Yeah, I think it's 4-player co-op. Yep. Watching Project Power on the 14th. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out Project Power with Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Super Savage Spirit. What up, player? Definitely going to check out Project Power. That joint looked interesting. Arkham City is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Arkham City. Arkham Asylum is close. I love Arkham Knight, too. I love all the Arkham games, man. I even like Origins. I know people hate on Origins, but I like Origins. I think it was fun. It had some of the best boss fights in the Arkham series. Dead Space 2 a 10 out of 10. I don't know about that. That movie looks good, and I'm going to need a co-op invite on Marvel when it drops. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm playing that. Single player solo. We can definitely do some co-op and shit. We could do some co-op. It's crazy. I don't even be playing games with niggas I knew all my life, man. This shit crazy. I really be on some isolation type of shit. I gotta chill. Yeah, we could do some co-op though. We can get Weez on that shit too if he get it. I remember seeing the Arkham Asylum wallpaper on the trains. Yeah, that joint was fire. I remember I was gonna get Arkham Asylum too. Because when Arkham Asylum first came out, I wasn't interested. I'm gonna be real with you because Batman games up until that point has been pretty trash since like the Super NES. So I wasn't even like Arkham Asylum wasn't even on my radar. And then once it came out and then word of mouth started spreading and all the reviews were good and people were saying how great it was, I was like, shit, I'm about to cop that joint. So the day before I was going to get it, I had got locked up and shit for violating my parole in 2009. They had came and got me and shit. Fucking SWAT team and the U.S. Marshals. You know what I'm saying? They came and got the day before I was going to get it. I was like, I'm getting that Arkham tomorrow and shit. And then I got booked while I was playing Gears of War. Gears of War 2. Damn, dog. I was just going to get Arkham, but I had got it. Once I came home, I only had one back for like a year. It was like 11 and a half months. It was close to a year. It was like 10 days before a year and shit for violating my parole. So I had got it when I got out though. And I've been a fan ever since. I want to get into the Yakuza games, man. I can't get into them joints, man. Yeah, I like the Dead Space games. Yeah, the Dead Space games are cool. I like them Jones. I want to get into Yakuza. I tried to play Yakuza 0 on PC. I tried to play it on PlayStation. I can't get in with all that reading, dog. I can't get down with all that reading. Yeah, the SWAT team and the U.S. Marshals. Because I was a fugitive. Yeah, I was a fugitive from justice. Now, I was on a run and shit, you know what I'm saying? And my, my background, or I guess you could say like my record and shit is like, it's kind of violent. You know what I mean? It's kind of bad. So when they came to get me, they didn't, they wanted to make sure that they were being cautious. So yeah, it was the SWAT team and the U.S. Marshals and shit. They had big guns too. I was like, no, but it's crazy because by that time, I'm on some chill shit. Like, I ain't the guy I used to be when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So when they seen him, and I'm like, yo, all of this for me? I'm chilling. I'm in here playing the game. I'm playing Gears 2. What's all this? God damn. Thought I was Pablo Escobar out this motherfucker. What's all this extra shit? Yeah, they was high. It was all extra. I'm like, come on, man. I'm chilling. This is unnecessary. But they was cool though. They had their jokes and shit. Motherfuckers. Oh man. Yeah, they busted. Well, yeah, they pretty much knocked shit down. Yeah. You gotta smoke weed to play Yakuza. Oh man, I don't smoke no weed, man. I had got Death Stranding. I had got it for PC. I played a little bit of it and then I refunded it. But I think I do want to play it though. I think I'm gonna give it a proper chance. Watching any good TV shows? No. I still gotta watch Ozark. I didn't even get to Ozark yet. I'm trying to get this fucking girl to start watching Ozark so we can watch it together, but she refuses. You know what I mean? She wanna watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch and all this other shit. So I gotta get to it. I gotta get to Ozark season 3. Oh no, what else she watching? Lucifer. She hyping shit for Lucifer. That the new season come out this month. Lucifer. That show is whack. Yeah, it's a lot of reading on Yakuza. I'm good with all that. I need voice acting. Yeah, they had AR-15s. Facts. Yeah, it was a bit of excessive. I wasn't even on no crazy shit at that time. Jerome, do I think about writing a book? Nah, not really. My story ain't different from a lot of other inner city people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing special. Shout out to Jerome McCullough. He said the new Yakuza Like a Dragon game has English dub. As long as I ain't got to do no reading, I'm good. The Boys Season 2 is definitely about to be lit. Yeah, I watched the Daredevils. I started watching them. I fell off, man. I don't think I watched Season 3. I fell off of Daredevil. Now, I ain't seen Ozark Season 3 yet, dog. I'm like I said, man, I'm trying to get her to watch it, but, I mean, she want to watch Sabrina and fucking Lucifer and other shit she be watching. I'll be like, man, now Sabrina is whack, dog. That joint whack. That Jamie Foxx movie, yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. Season 3 of Daredevil might be the best. Damn, for real? I might have to get to it. The Jamie Foxx Netflix movie is just like Limitless, the black version. Nah. This one is pretty different. I get what you're saying because you take a pill and all that, but nah, I think this one definitely is a lot better. I am not getting a Series X. I probably will get the PS5, though. You know what I mean? Most likely. Because I definitely need that next-gen version of 2K21. What is my favorite fast food place? I don't know. I really don't know. Shout out to Life and Time Podcast. Sabrina is pretty lit, kind of dark, and that devil shiz. Umbrella Academy is great too. Also give the Old Guard a chance. Great message about life. Yeah, I seen the Old Guard already. I watched that already. Tax Collector looks good. I heard it was okay. Y'all like that new Sabrina? That joint Garbino. It is in Dolby Vision, I think. Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. That joint trash, though. She watched that shit 100 million times, dog. I don't know. Like, I'll be like, yo, we got all these streaming services. Can you watch something else? Like, try something else. There's all this other shit you could try out. She literally done watch every fucking season of Sabrina like fucking 50 times. She does that, though. She weird like that. Like, she'll watch something she likes, she'll watch that shit over and over and over and over. Like, I'll be like, dang, that shit don't never get... Like, I don't know how many times she don't watch them Jumanji movies. My God, every time I come in this motherfucker Jumanji on, I'll be like, what the fuck? Jesus. And be knowing every single word, too. It'd be like, God damn. Give us a list of the best to worst AGS members. Oh, man. You trying to start some shit? Oh, man. I feel bad for watching stuff I already love. I feel like I should be watching something new. Nah, I mean, listen, I don't watch shit I like a few times, but y'all got to understand, this girl is obsessive with watching the same shit over and over. I'm talking about non-stop. How long Jumanji 2 been out? Right? It's probably been out by a couple months. Oh, my God. Crazy. It's ridiculous. Jerome McCullough, how did you and Miss Hard8 meet? Oh, you know what I'm saying? I was something like a pimp. You know what I mean? I threw that shit on. I spit that linen, And, you know what I mean? I just, seen her walking down the street and I just scooped her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I mean, I had a little drink in my hand, you know what I mean? A little pinky ring and all that. I mean, and she knew I was a player, you dig? So it was like, can you dig it, baby? I pulled that. Easy. Nah, I'm talking with you. No, my cousin hooked me up with her. He gave me her number. He was like, hit her up, or whatever like that. I was like, all right. I called her on the phone and shit. And, I was pretty rude because I didn't really give a fuck. I was pretty rude. I was trying to get like because I'd never seen her, you know what I mean? It was like some blind date shit. So I was pretty rude. I was asking her like her bra size and all that. I was on some other shit. I ain't gonna even hold you. Because I needed to know. I'm like, I ain't wasting my time. I don't want no flat-chested chick. I don't want no long back or none of that. Like, I need to know this shit before I waste my time. And I really ain't care. I had 100 bitches. I ain't really care. I had 100 bitches at the time. I ain't really give a fuck. I wasn't even expecting to like be with this girl any goddamn way. It was like, I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna bust it out and rush it out. That was my thoughts with all the chicks, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, here we are 13 years later. This was not my plan, but you know, never plan that type of shit out. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? Shit just fucking happens and shit, people. But yeah, that was my plan, is to bust it out and rush it out. You know what I mean? But no, I just was, talking to her on the phone, and then I went over her crib, and, we was chilling, and she was cool. I was like, oh, all right, this girl pretty cool. She got some nice conversation and all that. She seems pretty smart. I did have to feed her, though. She was a little hungry, so I had to order her some food and shit. But, facts. But nah, she was cool, though. Then we just was going out. We went out to the movies. I remember we went out to the movies like 3 days in a row and shit. Y'all know I'm a movie dude, so we went out to the movie. The first movie we ever seen was 300. We seen that in the theaters. 300. And then the next day we went and seen I Think I Love My Wife. And then the next day after that we went and seen Dead Silence. Y'all ever see that movie, Dead Silence? It's actually a pretty good movie. But yeah, man, the rest is history and shit. You know what I mean? The rest is history. I tried to bounce and shit. I tried to like leave. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a couple weeks later and shit. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm about to fall back and shit. You know what I mean? But she was looking all sad and shit. So I was like, man, I ain't want to be mean. You know what I mean? Because I had stayed over her house a couple times and shit. I felt safe at her spot because I was on a run at this time. I was on a run from the law. But I felt safe at her spot because I knew ain't nobody know where she lived and shit like that. Like, nobody even know she existed, right? So I felt safe when I was at her house because I ain't had to worry about the door getting kicked in or nothing like that because I was already on a run. I think I was on a run for like a month. I think I was on a run for like a month at the time. So when I was at her house, I used to just feel safe. Like, I could sleep better and shit like that. Like, I ain't had to worry about the door getting kicked in. So I used to be over there a lot. But like after 2 weeks, I tried to like leave and shit. She was looking all sad, like she lost her puppy and shit. I was like, oh man, I ain't want to do it like that because she was real cool and shit. So I just ended up chilling, man. But yeah, the rest is history. I had ran from the halfway house. Like, I had just got out of prison. Like, I had just did my 7 years, and I got out in October 06, and I was in the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? And I explained all this shit in Life Behind Bars, but the halfway house was on some bullshit, so I had went on a run. Like, I had left the halfway house when I wasn't supposed to, and I ain't returned. Like, I packed all my shit and I left. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really want to, like, go to my mom's house because my mom's house, they already had all of that information on file. So I never felt safe, like, at my mom's house and shit. And then I was fucking with this other bitch at the time. I was fucking with this other chick at the time, and her house was on file too. You know what I'm saying? So when I met Miss Hard8, she was like off the grid. So I used to like being over there because I ain't have to feel like either that or like I was in the projects all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like with my niggas. So, but at night, like, I just didn't like going nowhere that was on file because, fucking kick the door in and some shit. So Miss Hard8 crib, nobody knew about that. Nobody knew about that. Nobody. Not the law, none of my friends, like nobody knew about her spot. So it was like, I like being over there because I just felt safe. You know what I'm saying? Am I getting Full Metal Jacket? No, I am not getting Full Metal Jacket. She took the stress off you. Yo, that's too funny. Yeah, definitely. The stress was all. I was like, damn, I could sleep over here. I could chillax. You know what I mean? That was like my first time being introduced to on demand because I knew nothing about no fucking on demand. Like when I got locked up, there was no on demand. So I'm fucking around with like on demand. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. Like the first time I ever seen on demand, I'm like, yo, all of these movies, you could just watch them right now. I can click on any of these movies and watch it right now. Wow. Like that shit was amazing to me. I couldn't believe no shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is amazing. I'm watching my super ex-girlfriend, all types of shit. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. I was blown away when I first seen on demand and shit. I was like, damn, that's cool. Shout out to Jerome McCullough. He said, was she okay with you being a criminal? Put a ring on it. I mean, yeah, she was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it probably would rather I'll not be, but it was like, fuck it now. It is what it is. But I ain't never seen On Demand. That was my first time experiencing On Demand. So I was like, wow, that was crazy. I'm going through the list of On Demand. I'm like, all of these movies, you could just watch it right now? What the fuck is this? That was like some alien shit to me. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I didn't, like, it was like, you know, I'm trying to like fathom how the fuck all of these movies are just available right at my fingertips. Like, it was crazy, dog. I don't know if I'm getting UFC 4. I don't know. If it's 60 frames, I probably fuck with it. How much did technology change while you was locked up? Man, a lot changed, man. A lot of technology changed in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? I had a cell phone. I had a cell phone before I got locked up. I had a cell phone in 1999. I had a cell phone. But they were very expensive at that time, dog. I mean, super expensive. So when I came home, cell phones wasn't really nothing crazy. I know Bluetooth, that was like crazy to me. I thought people was talking to themselves and shit like that, but cell phones wasn't too crazy. I didn't really know how to use one when I first got home, but I had a cell phone in 99, and it was crazy because back then, if you had a cell phone and you were like in public, like with a cell phone and shit, like you got clowned and shit. Like, you could not, like, if you had a cell phone and you didn't have a car, like, that was a problem. If you was walking down the street talking on a cell phone, you would get roasted for shit like that. It's crazy how times have changed. Because back then, cell phones was, like, strictly like a car thing. Like, you in your car on the phone, not walking down the street. Like, because they were so expensive, it's like, how the fuck you got a cell phone but you ain't got a car? Like, it was, like, backwards at that time. Because they was expensive. Not only was the cell phones expensive, but the minutes. I remember like 30 minutes was like hundreds of dollars, yo. And I ain't even bullshitting. 30 minutes was like hundreds of dollars back then. That shit was retarded. It was crazy. You seen Alita Battle Angel? Yeah, I got that on 4K Blu-ray. It's actually a good 4K Blu-ray too. It's actually pretty fucking good. Yup. Yo, how come some prisoners got phones and do TikToks? Oh, man, they sneak them in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sneak them in there, maybe a guard will bring it in there for you, or you can sneak it in through the visiting room. Shit like that. You're not even supposed to have a phone in the visiting room, even if you're the one visiting, but some people do it anyway. Oh, it's ways to get a cell phone in that motherfucker. It's just that if you got a cell phone in prison, you better not let nobody know. Because if anybody know you got a cell phone, first of all, you better not be no bitch-ass nigga. If you a bitch-ass nigga and you got a cell phone, they taking that. They taking that ASAP. So if you got a cell phone in prison, you better not be no bitch-ass niggas. They taking that. Or if you is a bitch-ass nigga, you better not tell nobody. You better keep that a secret. And even if you ain't a bitch-ass nigga, if you got a cell phone and you not a bitch-ass nigga, you better be ready to handle yourself. Because niggas is coming for that. That's a fact. Niggas is coming for that. So you could be the toughest nigga in the world. You got a cell phone. You better be ready for the drama that's coming with that. Because they definitely going to rush you for that. And they coming with them blades. So you better be ready to, like, you know what I mean? You better be ready to go all out for that. Or they going to take it. Having a cell phone in prison, my God. Sheesh. It's a headache. It's a big headache with that. It's a headache with that. You're going to have some problems for real, though. How much a month were you making when you were doing your Thug Thizzle? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I was making a lot, though. Like, I wish I was a PC gamer when I was fucking selling drugs. If I was a PC gamer when I was selling drugs, nigga, I would be running quad SLI right now. Then I have 4 graphics cards. Shit would have been crazy. They definitely come up with them things. All you have to do is put a picture of your check. They won't. No, nobody will give a fuck about that. Nah, I never seen Avatar in 3D IMAX. Yo, when Avatar came out, I was locked up. I was locked up when Avatar came out. I never seen that shit. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, I never seen that shit. All right, I gotta get ready to get up out of here. I got some shit I got to take care of. But I'm definitely going to be, we're going to see how this video turns out. The reason why I did this shit was to see if I'm shadow banned or what the fuck is going on. But I'm about to get out. I did 7 years. I was locked up from September of 1999 until October of 2006. Yup. I did 7 years, 1 month, and a couple of days. I got locked up 3 days before the Dreamcast was going to come out. 9/6/99. I got locked up on a Monday. The Dreamcast was coming out that Thursday. So you can imagine how sick I was. I was sick. And then the PlayStation 2, oh my God. I don't even want to be reminded. But yeah, I was locked up from September 99 to October 2006. I came home. I was home for like 3 years, and then I had violated my parole, and then I went back for 11 and a half months, almost a year. It was more closer to a year. It was like 11 months, 3 weeks, something like that. And that was I got out August 31st, 2010. So I've been chilling ever since. Yeah, I missed a lot of shit, dog. I missed a lot of shit. No, I gotta go though. I really gotta go. I gotta go do some shit. Did you hear Scream is coming to 4K? Oh, I'm definitely gonna cop that. But anyway, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Coming through. We're gonna see what happens with this video. If it take days to render or if it renders right away. Let me know if it's in your sub boxes and all that. Leave a comment if it's in your sub box or hit me up on Twitter. Let me know if y'all can see it. But, yeah, damn, I am coming up on my 10 years of freedom, right? I don't have nothing planned. But anyway, I'm going to hit y'all up. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I got to go. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hope y'all enjoyed this. You dig? But, I'm gone. Hit that like button, too.